Do you have questions about ongoing classes for Outschool? Do you wonder what can I teach for an ongoing class when it has no end date? Well, today we're going to talk about just that. What is an Outschool class and what can I teach? Hello, my name is Teacher Natalie from theedtechwizard.com. Welcome back to my channel. Here you will find videos all about teaching online, using technology in your classes, and becoming the best online teacher you can be. If you would like to apply for Outschool, please send me an email and create an account with the link I have down in the description box. And I would be happy to help you, coach you through the hiring process and beyond, so you can become a successful online teacher as well. Now, let's get started. What is an ongoing class? So think of an ongoing class as a bunch of one-time classes that have a similar theme. So for ongoing classes, students have the option to drop in and out of classes as they wish. You could have students with you the whole length of your ongoing class time, or you could have students you see for a week here, then maybe 2 weeks later you see them again. So this is the nature of ongoing classes, and because of this, your class material should not build on each other from class to class. Students need to be able to hop in where they want to. Maybe that's in the middle of your ongoing class section, and they need to be able to participate in that class fully. They should not know, oh, we did this last class and you needed to know that before we did this class. That can't happen. Students, just a bunch of one-time classes with a similar theme. Ongoing classes are subscription based. This means parents are paying a weekly subscription to your class on Sunday. So Sunday they're going to be billed for the classes this week, and then the same thing the following week. This is so parents can subscribe to a class and unsubscribe to your class. Now you are notified by email when a parent subscribes to your ongoing class, just like you're notified when a learner signs up for another class. You're also notified when a parent unsubscribes from your class. So this means you'll know who is in your class, who is subscribed to your class. So when you go to teach that class, you will know who's in the class. It's not going to be like, oh, I wonder who's going to be in my class today. No, you will know who is in your class. And with ongoing classes, you will have the majority of the students who stick with you through your whole ongoing class experience. And then you'll have students who do drop in and out. Ongoing classes are a great way for you to build rapport and relationships with the students, because the majority of your students, I bet, will be with you for the majority of your class time. So you are able to build that relationship with students and see the same faces week after week. And you will have new students who drop in and welcome them to your class. And students are looking forward to building that relationship with other students as well. They enjoy getting to know one another. So that is one benefit to having an ongoing class, is you get to build that relationship and see familiar faces week to week, and students get to build that relationship with other students in that class, versus a one-time class where students are going to see you and that student and those other students one time, and that's it. There's not a lot of chance and time to build relationships and get to know one another. So if you want to be able to build relationships with your students and have a class where students can build relationships and get to know one another and see familiar faces, then ongoing class is a great class type for you. Something to keep in mind, especially for new teachers, is ongoing classes only count as one finished class. So you could have an ongoing class that is 20 classes long, and as soon as that class section ends, it counts as completing one class. versus 20 one-time classes where you finish all of those classes and it counts as finishing 20 classes. So if you have a bunch of ongoing classes in your schedule, when you see that class count on the Outschool portal, it's going to be less classes. Even though you are teaching a bunch of ongoing classes, they're only going to count as one class once they're completed. Versus a teacher who teaches a lot of one-time classes, their class count is going to be higher, even if you're teaching the same amount of classes. So keep that in mind when you are creating one or ongoing classes. Now, because ongoing classes are subscription based and parents are paying weekly, ongoing classes are less of a monetary risk for parents. So because parents are paying weekly for this class, it's less of a risk versus a multi-day class where parents have to pay all of that money for the class up front. For ongoing classes, they can pay for a semester-long class weekly. Now with ongoing classes, parents can try a new teacher out for a week. Students can try a new topic maybe they're interested in and see if they enjoy that topic before they spend a whole semester long ongoing class with you. Ongoing classes are a great way for learners to get to know you. If they like and connect with you as a teacher, then they're going to stick with you to see if you are a good fit for their student or if the topic you're teaching is interesting to the student. So ongoing classes are great for that. You are paid 10 to 13 days after the start of your first ongoing class. So if you teach your first ongoing class on a Thursday, 10 to 13 days later on a Sunday, you will be paid. Ongoing classes are paid on Sundays. And after you're paid for your first class, you'll then be paid weekly on Sunday. And if you haven't been paid after 13 days, then reach out to Outschool support and ask them about it. Now, just like any other class, you get to decide when and how long and how many times a week you want to teach your ongoing class. An ongoing class can meet one time a week, and you are meeting that same time weekly, or you're going to meet twice a week or 5 times a week. That is up to you on how to create your schedule. Now, what types of classes are a good fit for the ongoing class type? Now remember, ongoing classes do not build on one another. It is like a bunch of one-time classes centered around the same theme. Now this works really well for fitness classes, for art classes. You are painting or drawing or making a different craft each week. You are learning about a different animal or a different bug each week. Circle time preschool classes work well. You can have a social club for teens where they get together and talk. Private tutoring works well. So for ongoing classes, you can pick a topic and then create several classes for that one topic. So you can have letters. You're going to learn a letter, one letter a week, and that's your class. You're focusing on that letter and then the sound and then activity for that specific letter. Same with numbers. You can read a book each week and then talk about it and teach some comprehension skills. Ongoing classes are so much fun and you can teach so many different things. Please comment below with your favorite ongoing class to teach. I would love to hear what you teach. And I will see you next week where we will talk about how to schedule an ongoing class as well as when to post your class messages and materials so all students can see it. If you are interested in Outschool and want to know more, please send me an email and I will see you next week.